everybody, it's Mina, and tonight I'm going to make my final video, and tonight I'm going to do my top 10 hobbies. Now these are hobbies that I personally like to do when I have nothing to do or to relax and get my mind off stuff. So these are just hobbies that I personally like to do. So I'm going to get started, and a lot of you guys know, if you watch my videos, you know that I do most of these hobbies. So I'm going to get started. So number one on my list would have to be knitting. Now, if you guys watch my channel, you know I love to knit. I do knitting tutorials, but I don't do them. But I haven't been doing them very much lately because it's just I don't have that much time to do them really anymore. So number two, and fun fact, I didn't learn how to knit until I was 13, and I've been knitting. I'm 24, so 13. I have been knitting for about 11 years now. Number two on my list would have to be crocheting. Now, to be honest, I don't really crochet very much as I knit, but the only thing I can crochet pretty much is rounds. I can't do like the basic straight rows because my rows end up like slanted like this when they're supposed to be like this. So if you guys know how to crochet and you know how to keep your rows like straight instead of slanted, please let me know in the comments down below. Number three on my list would have to be baking. Now a lot of you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but I do mention it quite a lot, which reminds me, if you guys want to see a tutorial on how to make my oatmeal almond peanut butter cookies, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see a tutorial on how to make my homemade famous oatmeal almond peanut butter cookies. I love to bake. Every time I find a recipe, I will do my best to bake it. I love making one thing I love to make from scratch is brownies. They taste so much better than from a box mix, and I love making cookies from scratch because they also taste way much better than a box mix. And a bunch of recipes I get offline. The only recipe I have that's my own is my oatmeal almond peanut butter cookie recipe. My brother helped me actually create the cookie recipe. And otherwise the rest I just get from either books or the internet. Number four on my list would have to be internet research. Now I like to do research whenever I have nothing to do, or if I'm getting ready for a movie review, I like to do a bunch of research like on the movie and where it takes place, or I also do research on knit stitches and how to do them, or how to do like certain activities, and things like that. Like that, or just random research whenever I have nothing to do. Number five on my list would have to be making videos. Now a lot of you guys can obviously tell that I love to make videos because I make videos quite a lot, but I will take a break like for a while if I haven't taken a break in a while, which reminds me in January I got to take a hiatus from YouTube. But I do love to make videos for you guys just whenever I get an idea or if I need like something different, like read a book or just talk about things or tell you guys what I've been if I haven't been making a video. Number six on my list would have to be reading. Now I do read, but half the time I just don't have time to actually sit down and read a book. But I do love reading, but it's just I don't have time to actually sit down and read a book, to be honest, half the time because I'm like way too busy. Number seven on my list would have to be collecting thrifts. Now if you guys watch like my room tours and my thrift collection video, you know that I collect a bunch of thrifts. I have like a bunch of glass or ceramic things all over my room because I collect thrifts. Number eight on my list would have to be collecting CDs. Now, if you guys watch my CD collection video, you know that I have a ton of CDs. My mom actually has more than I do, and I think my dad has a bunch more too. My mom has like so many CDs throughout the years because before we had like iPods and before we even knew iPods exist, my mom would always put like CDs on a stereo and stuff, and she has like a huge shelf full of CDs in our house, in our living room. Here, I'll have to show you what they look like. And also, I have a whole bunch of CDs. If you guys see my CD collection and stuff, I have a bunch of CDs, and also I have a bunch of random CDs that don't have a case. Yes, yeah, I have a bunch of CDs, you can tell. Number 10 on my list would be typing. Now, I like to type. I will type, like, random, try to type random stories, and if I don't like it, I end up, like, deleting them, and then retyping them, and deleting them, and retyping them. And I also do a lot of online typing tests. I just like to type and practice my typing skills. I just really like the sound of pressing the keys on the computer. I don't know why. It's really cool. Okay, so those are my top 10 hobbies. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!